Okay, let's see something like a robot today. We do not sound like robots. You know what that means, Hello, Jan Jazzes and all beautiful beings of the World Wide Web. Vanilla live stream. How's it going, everybody? Hello, hello. Greetings, salutations. We are back again. How's it going, everybody? It is Monday. Yes, it's Monday. Haha. I hope everyone's having a good start to their week so far. We are back again for some more Lies of P Overture. Last time, we did some stuff in the mines. We fought the Promogenic or something or other swamp monster, green swamp monster, pre-morphogenic. I think that's what the term they used. Swamp monster. We beat the two-faced overseer and barely kept the tracker alive. Oh, it was concerning. Very concerning how close to death they came. But we're back. We're back again. We're going to be doing some more stuff this evening. So we're going to be continuing on that path as we head towards the Rose Estate, I believe. And yeah, I think that's kind of all that's going on right now. We're still collecting discs, we're collecting ciphers, and we're making our way towards the coast, where I guess we're going to fight some kind of monster, I guess. I gotta remember what the hint was, but it was like if you go to the coast, there was a monster that I could fight, but I don't rightly recall too much else about it. Anyways, that's beyond the point. We're gonna hop into the game here and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Now I've mucked around a little bit more. I've mucked around a wee bit more. And I'm just kind of checking to see what CPU usage and stuff like that's gonna be like. I've increased the bit rate to just try and keep the camera looking kind of fun, kind of good, kind of snazzy, and we're gonna see how that goes for us. I'm hoping for good things. I'm always hoping for. I got my eye patch too. That's right. Yes, we had a very sad little bit of quest stuff going on. Oh man, that poor miner and our brain friend Alexander Goodman. I remember you, my friend. Sorry that you ended up being a brain and not just locked up in a box. That would have been probably the easier fate to deal with. Put me back down over here again. I think I'll be fine. The health and all that stuff. And right now, it looks like CPU usage is all fine. Everything's looking spiff. At least off the top of my head. So we're gonna keep on. Okay. Nice. Sick. I think that's everything. We're ready to go again. And I actually played relatively recently, so I'm not gonna hopefully have to remember a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, my carry capacity went up a little bit because I got new armor. Right. All right. Oh, that's right. I boosted the tree. I gotta remember I boosted the tree. Destroy tram. Yes, that's right. That's what we were talking about. I don't really remember what we were coming up on. I think it was, yeah, there's the temple area near the destroyed tram. And what looked like it might be a boss fight. What very much appeared to be boss fight-esque. Okay. So we got our heals, we got our we got our light attack, our heavy attack. And our lock-ons, yada, okay. Rulebook of the Ruins, Deep Sight 8th Edition. Yeah, we also had the invitation where we were invited to here in our previous life. This rulebook was written to allow seamless research and to ensure that the safety of the Order's members. All members of the Order are strongly recommended to abide by the rules stated herein. Any violation of these rules may result in disciplinary action as deemed necessary by the Council. 1. Only those granted authority may access the ruin's deepest site. 2. Leaking information regarding the excavation gathering is strictly prohibited. Those who violate these rules will be punished severely. 3. Entering the altar with 3 or fewer Baptists is prohibited. Experiments on the subjects must be undertaken under multiple supervisors. Entering the altar while in possession of high quantities of ergo is prohibited. Doing so may agitate the subjects and lead to unstable events. 5. Those who attempt to unseal the altar without authorization will be punished severely. Awaken, evolve, ascend. The doors shall open to those who seek the truth. Well. Oh yeah, the keys they gave me for the secret ruin. Oh wow, that looks like a boss thing, don't it? Now, this is a regular summon. Summoning altar. I feel like I can shoot this. You know? My aiming. Can't see where my bow shot's going. Okay. That just looks like something. It looks like a target, you know? Okay. Oh, whatever. Just like the keys or something? This was definitely a whole ass thing, but I can't remember that much about it. God damn. That's a hand clutching some kind of okay. Oh, I'm high quantities of ergo, aren't I? Yeah, I definitely am. That is a crazy ass view, and I kind of love it, but also what the fuck. How many limbs do you have? It's intelligent enough to give itself weapons. You are a big motherfucker. Anguish Guardian of Ruins. What? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, God. No. Oh, God. Oh my God, I parried that shit. Oh my god. So you've got some kind of weird, like, tail, hand. It's all hands and tails and horns and shit. Okay. Oh. I broke a horn. But there's also the ones in the... Oh, he's got... There's a stone skull in his brain? What the fuck is that, dude? I'm about to have a bad time. Holy shit! Oh, fuck. Oh, God! Fuck. Nope. Oh, damn it. I tried to block it, but it was a bit delayed. What the fuck is this creature and its design? Oh my god. Yeah, I think you may have agitated the subject. Apparently, yes. What gave it away? Dude, that's crazy. What the fuck is that thing? It's like all hands. It has no like lower torso. So it's all like upper torso with hands. But the hands are also the feet. And it's got like a scorpion tail reverse bone hand thing. But then it's got like one regular-ish hand, like a baby hand. What the fuck? Whatever is nuts really took a look at this thing and went like, this is it. This is peak evolution. Bitch! Okay, it's a little hard to judge some of the... Woo! Okay, so I broke things. Oh, I didn't break the one in the head this time. I broke the one in the hand. So it shows up in the cutscene. Whether that makes any difference to any of this, I have no idea. You're so weird, dude. I'll just be over here, thanks. Woo! Oh, God. Ooh! Okay. All right. Good to know that that's a thing that can happen with that. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Woo! I gotta go! Woo! Fucking... Gotta go! Oh my God! Okay. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Hey-ya! Oh my God. Yes, dude. Come here, bitch. It's time like God of War this shit. You think I'm trapped in here? You're trapped in here of me. Bro. Dude. God damn. Tortured Guardian Ergo. Okay. Was that a particularly hard fight? I think I learned what I needed to do pretty quick, like how I could dodge things, but just... They really were like, we're just gonna make you do some ridiculous shit. Because I don't think all of the... like fatal attacks, you never get to do like special grabs or anything like that. That's cool. I like that. I like that they let me do some God of War shit where I've just kind of like, get down here, just like start punching in the face and all that shit. Oh God. And then the parry, knocking something that size all the way back. The funny thing was it came back down and I actually managed to parry that too when it came down because I think that would have hurt me as well if it had happened. God damn. Alright, well, I'm in the temple now, so... Sick, dude. So this is gotta be... my best guess... for all this stuff is that whoever's temple this belongs to, whatever culture, this has got to be the you know, it doesn't have to be, but I would assume it would be the same immortal people or people from that era as the the one alchemist, the fake alchemist, and whoever I'm forgetting his name, the head of the alchemists, like lineage, those people, the immortals. There's gotta be something like that, right? God damn. Alright, well, let's quickly head back and grab some stuff. That was pretty cool. Damn. Alright, 2 attempts. We got it. Nice. The parries, they worked. You have anything to say? I did some crazy shit.
Enemy of the alchemist.
No? Okay. I do have this ergo.
Well met, Master Stalker.
I'm doing fine, thank you. I don't think I have anything to trade with you at this moment, but let's trade rare ergo, because I got something new. Now, I've been using the claws, and I've been enjoying those quite a bit, but what's this other thing? Pale Knight. Are you shitting me? Is that a fucking gunblade? Is that like a Final Fantasy gunblade? What is it? What does it do? Full salvo? Yeah, this thing shoots. Alright, I'm intrigued. Motivity. B. Technique C. So it's more of a strength weapon. Great sword. Quite interesting that the Death Claws are considered a sword and not a dagger. Because I think dagger is a... Yeah, there is a dagger. Okay. What is the emblem? Or, amulet for it. Increase attribute damage inflicted on enemies affected by the same attribute status ailment. So if I'm using like a fire weapon and I set them on fire, then they take increased fire damage for being on fire. Is that what you're saying? Or shocked or whatever it is. Increase attribute damage inflicted on enemies affected by the same attribute status ailment. Yeah, okay. A being twisted by torture can see through the pain of others. The nightmare, having lost its ancient oath, despises the living and waits for the moment they suffer. I mean, I'll hold on to the amulet for now just in case there's any sort of quest that requires me to have one or the other, because that did happen in the last game. But I'm intrigued by the tortured guardian's sword here, this Pale Knight. But for now, I'm just going to level up. That seems like a kind of time. And I got to go pick the tree. It's crazy. I wasn't sure if I was ending right before a boss fight, because I felt like I just... Yeah, fighting the pale swamp monster, I felt like we just kind of faced a boss fight. But I guess it was like a secret optional one. Damn. I recall seeing some of the boss fight, like some of the creatures in the trailer for Overture. But I tried not to pay too much attention. I was like, it looks cool. I was like, I don't want to remember everything. I don't want to like be like, oh, this is this boss coming up. Like, I want to see it come, you know, out of the ceiling or whatever, and be like, yes, we're gonna fight this thing. All right, so if I increase my capacity 2 times, then I can get below slightly heavy again, which I will do. Because I think that also affects our it also affects the durability loss on our weapons when we use them, is the other thing. And the claws aren't as durable as some of the other stuff. So I can increase my resistances a little bit more, or I can increase my physical damage. Or I can increase my blade damage. Increase my resistances some more. Oh, I didn't realize that this also increases my defense. I increase my stamina. Also my guard regain, I suppose. I'll do. We'll do a little bit more technique. Sure. All right. Oh yes, I teleport. Same thing. All right. Well, back. Sealed arm of God's altar. Yeah. Okay. Oh God. This is definitely a precursor to the other arm of God, thingamaflam. Not sure why the Guardian was in a giant fucking petrification disease egg sack. Alright, well, off we go. I don't know how I could have disturbed the Guardian. It's not like I'm level over 100 and something worth of ergo just fucking shoved into this body. Forbidden Book, The Wish Granter. A damaged book with a handwritten warning label. Be warned, this heretical text is designated false scripture. Unauthorized possession will be punished. And so, appeared in a vision, the saint described as follows. The being's alluring eyes altered in color between gold and rust, depending on the light, but they paled next to the magnificent smile. A most amicable expression, had a smile that offered wisdom and benevolence. It could make wishes come true. At that moment, I knew for certain this seemingly benevolent being was very dangerous indeed. For something did not know of good and evil. Appearing to bear humanity only goodwill, also reflects the desire of those around it, striving to make them happy. But this being is only a mirror. It cannot comprehend the moral compass of good and evil. And those who ask for their wishes to be granted will, in the end, see the results they've wrought. A hell built from brick after brick of good intentions. As my last wish, I ask to return underground. In this way, the world will remember only its supreme benevolence. Okay. But not the Guardian, something else for sure. How's it going, Carrie? How are you? Doing okay today? That's all we can hope for, I suppose. Abandoned excavation camp. Why is it green? Is this like a Northern Lights kind of thing, or is there something else going on? Not so abandoned that someone wasn't here recently. Lay's note. To whomever finds this place in future, feel free to use anything you find here as you see fit. I don't need them, but perhaps these items will prove useful to you. The world grows more dangerous every day. Whoever you are, I pray for your survival. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of stuff. It also bodes a little bit ill that she'd just be like, I'm probably not coming back this way ever. Quest to a friend.
If you've received this message, then I am likely dead. Either I have been cut down by a blade, or I have succumbed to the disease consuming my body. I don't know which will find me first. But before the end, I will save Romeo. And I have a request. Take care of him. Please, do this for me. If he gets any foolish ideas about exacting revenge or completing my mission, stop him. You have my permission to slap him if that's what it takes. And tell Romeo. Tell him to be happy.
I already know how the story ends. Volcano's invitation.
To my dearest and most esteemed Stalker, I wish I could personally see your face this very moment. How do you like my masterpiece? I poured my very soul into it with all my heart. I trust there is no need for formal introductions, of course not, for it is I, your dear Latino. You took many things from me. Arms, legs, a sunny outlook on life. And then you drove nine blades through me. All on your own. So, I have only you to thank, yes? I am grateful. Never in my life have I ever known such shameful disgrace. And such overwhelming joy. You heard it correctly. Joy. For in that moment, my dear, you became interesting, worthy of my attention and study. All humans are intriguing to me, but you shall help me shape my study of humanity, my magnum opus. Yet, one can never be too careful. So, you must be assessed. Starting now. My dear Stalker, I have crafted a test that will reveal your heart, your soul, your true self. It's a simple choice. Life is precious, so I wonder, which life do you value more? Yours or your apprentice's? When you have listened to this message, do pay a visit to the Rose Estate. I have something you want back, don't I? And you owe me, Stalker, one way or another. I intend to collect that debt.
Jesus Christ. What's going on in the background? How many people did he kill during that fucking monologue? I'm counting at least 2 or 3. God damn, dude. Okay. I see. Anything else I should be aware of for the immediate moment here? Covered in wax. Yeah, okay. Interesting. All right. Well, that was unnerving. I guess that's unbreakable. I'm catching up, potentially. After all, how fast could she go with all that pain? And
We still have time.
do we?
Leia must be headed to the Rose estate. If we can save Leia and Romeo, I think this is our shot at changing things.
Is it, though? Is it, though? Because I feel like we're just setting up things. I don't think it's us fixing them. I'm not sure if that's our purpose here. Okay. Is there anything else to do? I'll do a quick just checkerino to see if anything's popped up on our travel advisory. I'm not seeing anything. Sea Cliff. Okay, so but now we're getting close to the... There's supposed to be a monster out this way, I think. But it's like northern lights. Okay. There's some kind of monster who is a thief who stole like a crown. Yes, that's right. There was a crown. Okay. So this is... I mean, so I can double back to get there because I'm not going to be able to make that jump. There is something over here. Alright, we'll give it a looky-see. Ow. A little bit more damage than I was anticipating. How's our camera quality, by the way? Is it kind of blurring out when we're doing stuff? I haven't paid too close of attention to it, but I feel like it might be a little bit better. Say up to the bitty rate. One would hope. Lose any frames? No, we're not losing frames or anything. Okay. Get out of here. Alright, well, I got to keep our eyes peeled, I guess. That guy got a gun, he's got a gun. Not that he's gonna use it like a gun. Okay, we'll stop. So they were repeater rifles. Okay. Good to know it's more than just one shot in there. I was only expecting the one initially. You bitch. Hey-ya! Let's see. Right, I gotta watch above me again. Do I want to go up? Do I want to go down? What's up here? It looks like it loops around. Where do I want to go first? Oh, if I double back, that'll take me back to where that one chest was, right? Yeah. I gotta deal with this thing. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh, jeez. Where'd you come from? Anything else? Jumping down from on high. Okay. What do we got? What's in the box? Ancient disc. Alright, alright. I can trade it for quartz? Something. Alright, well, back down we go. I need to be on the lookout for a monster with a crown, but it should be pretty close to the beach, I think. I think. I'm not sure if they're mining for ergo or if they're just trying to find more. I don't know. Is that a dog? Freaking digs. Alright, miraculous ampoule and some stuff, but nothing too crazy. Alright. Hey-ya! Okay. I want you to jump at me or something. There we go. I knew I must be close. Ow! Oof. Alright, that took a little bit more healing than I thought it was going to, but let's keep on. Ice sheets. Damn. Is that cold around these parts? Oh, the empty painkiller bottle. Okay, a bottle of painkillers used by Leia is completely empty. An overdose can be fatal for the average person. Painkillers cannot cure the petrification disease, nor can they effectively alleviate suffering. Yet there are some who struggle to even live without becoming dependent on painkillers. Anchored Fleet Shipwreck. Is this where I'm gonna find the mooch? Activate that first. Are you the same guy from the other place or someone new?
This wretched cold. What I wouldn't give for a strong drink. Indeed, it feels as if we're at the end of the world here. Something scarred this place. The alchemists and their deadly fighting. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a living, breathing merchant who wants to stay that way. Let's stick to business.
Yeah. You got like a few things. What's this? Increases weapon attack when HP is low. Okay. Giant's amulet. Change weight to very heavy when equipped. Is there some kind of bonus to having lots of weight? Amulet developed by the Workshop Union to test heavyweight puppets. This ill-fated amulet was so heavy that it could flatten the ground, but with no puppet capable of withstanding its weight, while remaining intact, the production was ultimately halted. Fierce combat-style surface in dire circumstances, the honor of the bastards is rooted in the spirit of never accepting defeat until the end. Lisserim. A record that can be discovered in Krat. Since you took my hand and my time began, I'll fly high and free in the world you gave me. Yoink, yoink, yoink. What's this do? I'll just take those off of your hands for now. And I guess we'll travel back and do a little listen. Sell that one disc.
Hey, about what I said before.
Yeah.
Just think, if we can save them here, we could alter Krat's future. For the better, I hope. But put that aside. Leia's fighting alone. How could we not help? So, what do you say, pal?
I mean, I wanna. I just have severe... hesitations? Reservations about how this is going to go. I wish we could potentially save Leia, because we don't... You never learn what happens to her, or even really hear that much about her in the original game. So her being in a sequel game because of something we did in the DLC, that could work out. I don't think we're gonna save Romeo. Much as I would like to, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Any enemy of the alchemist.
I got a new thing. It's more upbeat than I'm accustomed to.
Well met, Master.
Charge Fable when a fatal attack is successful. I wish I could get more amulet slots. That'd be so freaking sweet. Damage when discharge is pretty good. Lower damage while dodging. Could also be pretty good. Lower damage. Enhanced attribute resistances. Haven't done that one yet. Oh no, I have done that one. This damage would be good, but maybe we should do something that increases our attack. Enhance charge stagger attack. Enhance... Only enhance the stagger attack of charge attacks. That wouldn't be like my heavy attack. A charge attack is different to heavy. Only enhance the attack of Fable. Only enhance Legion's arm attack. else is there? Charge, Legion and perfect guard, fable charge enhancements, lowered charge, stamina consumption, use stamina consumption from dashing, lower damage temporarily when using wish stones, naturally recover. Auto charge Legion could be good. Grindstone. So, special grindstone effect duration is also nice because that gives us our perfect parry buff. Reducing item prices. Let's do Fable Arts attack. I want something that's damage based. And then I'll probably look at Legion charge or something like that. I guess the gold version, you don't get like the you feel warm bonus or something? I'm not sure. We're just growing something. Don't know what it is yet though. I should have enough ergo in my inventory to do another level up, so I'll do that and then I'll teleport back and see what's happening at the shipwreck. We might be fighting Alakino as well at some point, which is interesting. I never got to fight him in the original game. He was already beat up. Already out of commission when we found him in the other game. More blade damage could be good. Or more defense. Do blade damage. All right. Music is still a bop. Still enjoy it. All right. Well, the frozen north, the northern lights, and a shipwrecked, I don't know, like galleon or something. The ice flats. I don't know why the fuck there be a merchant out here. But if there's a place we're probably gonna find that crowned monster, it's probably somewhere around here. Kept getting close to being able to take out his back. Okay, what the fuck? That's a mask, right? There's something very wrong around here. Okay. Frenzied amulet. Duelist amulet. Right, yeah. Restore HP when fatal attack is successful. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's right. I also still have a... I just remember I still have a key For the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, but I have yet to find another place to actually use that key. Which is odd to have more keys than I have locations currently. But I guess I bought one? Right. Okay. I feel like I should be able to bust through this, climb around, you know. Use my Wolverine claws to just scale the outside of the ship. No, nothing. Is that a helmet? I am uncertain. Because it looks like the degular alchemists who are part of the group that I was fighting earlier. Those guys are the ones who are currently dead, so I don't know who these other guys are. Unsent letter. A letter to family. The writing is messy as if written in a hurry. Marion, you must take the children, leave everything, and flee the moment you read this letter. Do not seek our relatives for safety. Just go and find a place unknown to anyone else. Simon. That devil won't be satisfied until all who oppose him are dead. Your... Okay. There was another faction within the Order that didn't approve of Simon. In there? Huh? Yeah. Like that. Here. All right. There's an awful lot of alchemists just chilling in this. Was this just kind of like a base camp? Just some place to kind of get away from the wet? I guess just go look around. I thought I heard another puppet somewhere, but maybe I'm imagining. Jesus, what? The fuck is that, dude? Yeah, I see you over there. I gotta take a look at this thing. Is that a shark? With the eyeballs coming out of its fucking face? What the fuck? I don't think it's a swordfish. Is it? No. Swordfish wouldn't be that chunky. What the fuck? I also don't think they have teeth like that. What the fuck, dude? What are you looking at me like that, bro? Bro, get that shit out. Fucking put it away. Put the shit away, dude. Eesh. For whatever reason, these fish are like, just really believe that they can duke it out on the land. Okay, this is probably going to end poorly for me, but run! Yep. Ow. Yep. Okay, so, the sea life has been infected. Which means, which means whatever the fuck is going on here, this shit is now international. There's no way this is restricted to Krot. If it got in the ocean and the sea life is affected, it's gone. It's gone, dude. It's out there. Working? I'm curious if I'll find any survivors out here. Correspondence from beyond the sea. A scroll carrying the soft scent of fine ink. To my respected brothers and sisters of truth, your correspondence was well received. I cannot hide my awe regarding the events occurring there beyond the sea. Time and again, I'm enlightened by your profound learnings. I can only respond with my thanks. The golden medicine enclosed in the recent communique was most welcome. I have confirmed its efficiency on patients suffering mild symptoms of the stone disease, those whose lungs were not yet affected. Fortunately, it seems eradication of the disease on our shores is possible, as only some coastal residents show symptoms. Many lives are being saved thanks to the teachings of the Brotherhood. I shall post additional updates from across the sea soon. My wish is that you may remain safe and well until then. May we someday meet, my brothers and sisters, here in the land of the Radiant Dawn. Note to self. Bow to the tracker and see if he responds. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that, well, I guess if they had the cure here, it might be something we can use. But, in all likelihood, all likelihood, I don't think that what we have has not reached Leia's lungs yet. If she's coughing, it's reached the lungs. Well, so yeah, there's some cures and it's talked about and it's meandered about, but I don't think every time we meet anyone, they're already like too far gone. There's already too much damage to the body, to the lungs, to the whatever. They're not gonna be saved by it. Fuck. chill out. Real rude. Is this going to be where we encounter the crown monster? This feels kind of like we're going someplace regrettable. Regrettable. That's what it feels like. Woohoo! That is getting slim. Ice out here is getting a little slim. Okay. Alright, you bitch. I was taking that slow on purpose. Trying to avoid nonsense. Woo. Correct. I can drown out the other. I got Fable Arts, bitch! Get out of here! Thinking you can beat me? Yeah, these are weird mask things. I don't know what's going on with them. Oh, there's a... Oh, so I'm supposed to go this way? Oh. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to travel now. Am I supposed to go towards the lighthouse or something else? Frosted Cipher Machine, a mechanical device, the King's Crotch, the Cipher Machines, yada yada, must trying to... Okay, so this is just similar to all the other things. I don't want to go too far further forward, but I do want to... Shoot. I'm not going to be able to backtrack to the other location if I do this right now. Okay, hold on. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go, though. I kind of would like to find another checkpoint. Right? I kind of would like to find another checkpoint in the other direction first. And then backtrack to there, just because I don't want to fight everything again if I can help it. Because we're kind of a ways from the other checkpoint, which is like a whole boat back. You know? We're a reasonable distance away. This is a... That lighthouse also very much looks like a destination. Plus, there's also the cipher I have to go get. That. Okay, yes. So I can activate this. And then I can go back to the other cipher. Or the other Stargazer, and then go get the cipher looked at and all that shit. Okay, so we're going back to Arcus. Okay. What do you got for me? More ancient discs? Quartz? Legion caliber, huh? Alright. Let's go the other direction. Because I feel like that's optional boss fight territory. It really feels like it's optional boss fight territory. Because it's definitely, like, kind of off the beaten path. So if the legends are to be believed, there was a group of thieves who stole a crown from, I don't know, the queen or some shit. And they all died except for the last one, who turned into a monster out here. I'm gonna quickly take this to friend back here. And if there's something we have to find in this area, we can do that as well. I have something for you.
Any enemy of the alchemists is a friend of mine.
Hand over the... yeah.
This is a surprise.
What's up?
None of the keys I have fit this cipher machine. I thought I'd gathered nearly all of them. Perhaps one of the alchemists or one of their associates possesses the key. They often conceal cipher keys in their clothing. If you bring me the garments of any suspicious persons, I'm sure I can reveal the secret pockets. Any enemy of the alchemists as a...
Okay. Just clothing of... alright. Well, let me just do a quick little thing here. The gestures...
I appreciate the sign of respect, but one bow is sufficient. Where I'm from, bowing twice is only meant for the dead.
I only bowed the once? I only bowed the once.
I appreciate the sign of respect, but one bow is sufficient. Where I'm from, bowing twice is only meant for the dead.
Okay. Can I do anything? Any other gestures? Would he react to any other gestures? Would playing dead do anything?
This works on bears? Really?
It does. It actually does. We've tested it out. Is there anything else you would react to? It's interesting though, yeah. It's little lore tidbits. It doesn't really have almost any relevance. I think there was maybe 2 times where gestures actually had a story related thing to them. But otherwise, it's just like little conversational tidbits. No, you don't want to hurt me? Alright. Is there any other gestures that feel relevant? Tap, dance, doubt, check round, happy, play, dead, cheer, heart, anger, taunt, sit. Okay, I'll try one more. No, alright. I only bowed the one time though, so I don't know why he presumed I was bowing a second time, but okay. Level up time. What do I want? More resistance? More damage. More damage. Okay. So I need to find Coastal cave hideout, shipwreck exterior. Clothing of suspicious individuals, huh? I guess we'll take a look around and see what happens. Maybe I'll just find it, keep continuing on. This game usually isn't so rude that it's like, oh, if there's an item... Like, there's never been like a, I needed to start a quest or whatever to actually pick up an item. If it's there, I can just kind of grab it. Or where's the fucking fish? I'm paranoid I'm gonna get attacked by a fish. Go through here first. This feels very boss fighty. There ain't no yucking way something ain't busting out of somewhere, dude. Like through there, maybe? Or behind me? There's no way. Where is it? Don't fuck with me, game. I know it's going to happen. God damn it. You're really gonna make me fucking approach the door? Gah! Nothing in the room. Let's interact with the door. Who could have foreseen this? Oh, it's you.
How in the world are you still alive? You really are one of the luckiest fellows I've ever met. All that effort to stop you down the drain. Proud of yourself?
About why he's doing this? About if he did the same thing to Veronique.
It's no great mystery, lad. For myself, obviously. Wait, you expected some grand speech on justice, honor, and duty? Meaningless concepts in this world. No speeches. Just action. I just need to carry out my part in Sir Simon's grand plan. And then, I'll reap all the rewards I have sown. Whoever lives, dies, or fights means nothing to me. Let us take you, for example. You think your story means anything? You are a nuisance, to be disposed of. A nobody. Veronique was a nuisance too. One who dug too deep. The legendary Stalker and the leader of the Sweepers. Two troublesome sides of the same coin. It is indeed unfortunate that my trap built for two snared only one. That so-called legend, Leia Florence, evaded my scheme. But you know where she is. Don't you?
About a peaceful... Can we do this amicably?
I'm so glad you mentioned this. Of course, I too want only peace. You see, I abhor violence. We are not savages, my good fellow. I am grateful the alchemist dealt with Veronique. I find such things... distasteful. Now, it's your turn. And what could be a more peaceful solution than you simply not resisting and allowing me to do what I must? You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the game ends here.
Oh, I know this weapon. Oh, God, okay.
Your fate will be the same as those traitors I sent to the bottom of the sea. Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions. So much wasted effort. Why didn't you just die gracefully in the ruins? Wait. What is happening?
Fuck. The fuck? Jesus. Fuck. Jesus. Ugh. Fuck. God damn it. Ugh. Excuse me. I can't repair it because it broke. Fuck. So, things didn't go so well for you, huh?
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain everything, all of it. Please, just don't kill me.
About what he wants to say, about the legendary stalker, about the medicine.
This is a mistake. The alchemist gave me this elixir. No middleman. For the cure. It was complete. Worked on carcasses, they said. I was to have a stronger body. One immune to disease and infection. I was to become. But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong one. The wrong elixir. All this happened. All of it. Because of the alchemist and their damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique. Or your precious legend. I had to choose. I chose Simon's side. I only did what he commanded. Please. I beg for mercy. If I did evil, it was not of my design, it was them. This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was... what was it? Off limits. Whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it. To pretend it wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus. And when she and Simon came into direct conflict, a bounty was quietly and unofficially placed on her head. Competition was fierce. Veronique's faction targeted her repeatedly, and our side couldn't disobey orders. I must have treatment. I must, my good, kind fellow. Please, sir.
So Veronique was also? Wait, no. Okay. I got a little all over the place. I mean, this guy is a piece of shit, dirtbag, whatever. But I'm gonna try and be a good guy and take the high road here.
You're just leaving me. But you must take me with you. I need treatment. You cold-blooded rogue. You're as bad as they are.
The options were punish you or leave you. So, you know, be grateful that I'm leaving you and not taking your head instead. I gotta fix my frickin' weapon. I'm pretty sure I have a repair kit, right? I only have 4? No, I've gotta have more than that stowed away somewhere, right? Surely. Surely. Surely I have more than that stowed away, right? No, that's fine. I'll probably find what I need soonish.
You cold-blooded rogue. You're as bad as they are.
So, what did I get for all this? I got a costume, didn't I? Yes, the golden snail tailcoat. Tailcoat worn by the leader of the bastards. It is a bespoke suit tailored for the style and luxury. It is always best to treat others with grace and proper etiquette. Lumashio's calming a disruptive crowd at a social gathering. I mean, the man's got style. I was also just putting that on to see if I would get anything for it. Some of these items had stuff stowed away inside. I also just like to point out that I murdered that man using Veronique's armor. Pristine mask shows nowhere despite years of strife. His enemies call him slow and slippery like a snail. He created a golden mask to turn the slanderous name into a symbol of sophistication.
I'll be honest, it's the terrible conclusion that schemers like him face in the end. What a fall from grace. He had everything. Why throw it all away like this?
I don't know, man. Shipwreck interior. So there's something here to do with it? Umakio's last letter. Oh shit. The written is messy and nearly illegible. You should have helped me. What use are you noble words and high-minded morality when you would leave me here to rot? I'm a coward, worthy of pity, even contempt, yet I am worthy. I am no villain. To survive in a world gone mad, one must make sacrifices. The law of nature demands it. Indeed, the end, did you not sacrifice me to ensure your own survival? In the end, is there really all that much difference between us? Though I die this day, remember me in every battle through all your tomorrows, but be warned. You too will be forced to make sacrifices, unpleasant ones, but you will make them to survive. It is inevitable. Umakio Atalone. You feel warmth? I mean, listen, man, I didn't kill you. I don't know if there was anything else. The options were punish you or leave you. Well, there's that, I suppose. Unless there's, he was talking about a cure, but he didn't mention where to find one, so. Once more, if I only had one cure, I'd probably save it for my master and not him. Anyways, maybe he has the cipher key in his clothes somewhere. That was an interesting fight, because that was a lot more like fighting kind of myself, because he had healing items as well. But then he also went fucking sicko mode. Fuck. To be honest, I thought I might encounter the crown monster in that area, not him. Unless this is the direction I was supposed to go. Possible. Add man's journal. I have learned the devil's method. The subject's body must be fresh, minimal post-mortem time. The container must have a close resemblance to the subject. Appearance is key. The essence required from the subject must have been produced before death. If this is true, only one element is missing and requires a desecration I can't begin to imagine, but must. Am I cursed? Is this retribution for my letting myself be blinded by grief and working with these alchemist devils? But without her pain, I'd have no reason to go on. Send me back to my child. Alas, I cannot, but I can still get the child back myself. If so, that is the only course I can take. I will have no choice but to make this my single purpose. Shit! Fucking cannons? I don't like this. They have a certain amount of tracking, and I dislike that. Okay, this is beginning to feel more and more like a direction I'm supposed to go. And less like an optional direction. Hey, can we try and not sink the ship? I'm still in here. Okay, let me teleport back. Have something? Hold on a second. Let me go here. A lot to do. All of a sudden, a lot to do. How many people to visit?
Oh, fish! I have won! I caught you!
You have more than one fish. What the hell, dude? Jesus.
Fish, you and I. For 3 days and 3 nights we battled. I never slept nor ate. I fought and fought until I triumphed.
About what happened? About if he caught this monster on his own? About anything he needs help with?
They all said I would never catch any fish. But I am a fisherman. The last fisherman of Krat. If not I, then who? I rowed out to prove that even the greatest fish of the sea could not defeat me. Indeed, I did. I caught it. I fought the beast for 3 days and 3 nights. No food, no sleep. In the end, I caught it with my bare hands. A great toll is taken on my body. Why? Because I am a fisherman, of course. The petrification disease, carcass monsters, none of that matters. Any day the sun also rises, so does the tide. And a fisherman must head to sea to bring in the catch. That's what I wanted to teach the fools in the village. You would help an old man? Refreshing in one so young. All right, go to the village and find that foolish brat, Manolin. Find him and tell him I caught the fish. And get the beer he holds for me. After battling this fish for 3 days, I am exhausted. It's time to celebrate my triumph. And a beer is just what I need.
Alright, I'll do it, but like, I have... This feels like one of those quests where I'm gonna come back with your beer and you're gonna be dead. Because you bled out. But okay, you got it. In the meantime, I gotta head back and do a couple of other things. So I'm gonna go back Here, yeah. Learn another gesture. My brain feel like I know it's off from earlier. Okay.
I can't believe the leader of the bastards was conspiring with the alchemists.
I can.
I never realized their interests had become so entwined. Well, let me take a look at those clothes for a moment. You see this double lining? It contains a hidden pocket for hiding valuables. I'd hoped I wouldn't locate the key to this cipher machine inside. It would appear the noble reputation of the leader of the bastards was a facade. I'll decrypt it right away, so we can see what heinous deeds he was hiding. Lumacchio didn't simply cooperate with the alchemists. It appears he was Simon's hunting dog, stalking and killing those opposed to the alchemists. I am truly disappointed in Lumacchio. I thought him destined to become a shining pillar of light atop Krat. Considering who the lighthouse keeper betrayed, I doubt he escaped unscathed. Unless, of course, he'd prepared a hideout. If so, the only piece of advice I can give for finding its whereabouts is to put yourself in the shoes of the lighthouse keeper.
Target not found. Reconnaissance of hideout unsuccessful. Maintaining a blockade as a standing warning to the target and all traitors. My apologies, Mr. Manus. Your disappointment is warranted, for I have failed you. In my defense, the traitorous fat swine has been hoarding and stealing from us since the very beginning, and not one of us saw it. I knew the lighthouse keeper was both insidious and audacious, but I never thought he would go for the elixir. I have no excuse. The elixir potentially being the cure, which I would absolutely not be able to give to him even if I tried. I guess he would have been dead by the time I got back. That said, I believe there is no longer a need for concern. The target could not possibly have escaped the lighthouse. In the meantime, I shall blockade the sea themselves to make an example of the traitor. The gluttonous grifter will have nothing to eat but his own flesh. Okay. Well, I know there's a hideout that I can travel to, so we can do that. And I can also go here. And I still have to get beer from a village somewhere. Where? I'm not sure. Don't know. I can't, like, quite look at it properly. The field of white flowers. Painter's Sky. Painter's Sky. A painting created by Godard the blind painter. It has been painted roughly with oil paints. The painter's trapped in darkness yearns for a ray of light to illuminate her from within, a light that was connected with profoundly blue and strange sky. To the one within the darkness, to the one who showed such kindness to this blind painter who has lost her light. After you returned my lost art supplies, I became inspired and finished my painting, this painting. As time passes, I am certain the world will acknowledge its true worth. To that end, please show this painting to as many people as possible. And I got the original blue sky. Clear blue sky, a song of how the landscape sees the veil of time is lifted, may sometimes be the most beautiful sight. Well, I don't know where I can put it, but I'll try and find a place for it. Oh, I can actually put it somewhere. Know that. don't remember it in the future Rot Hotel, but I'm not aware. Or anything else? We gotta get that music going.
Open your eyes, open up the clear blue sky. I'll be there to hold you close in my mind. Can you see the snow melting down the sea below? Celebrate a brand new day to start again.
Adorn the wall with the painting. Ah, this game has so many good and like beautiful moments in it. So many painted scenes. The fact that you can get songs from the actual characters and then have something like this where you put up the picture and if you've already put the music on, you get to have these little like almost like vignettes.
I'll bring some nice sound this way. Change the darkness into a flawless spring. No matter how you try to fly, the ice will bring you down again. Building up the dark, only time will tell. Open your heart to the place where dreams part. I'll be there to hold you close in my mind. Can you see the snow melting down the clear below? Celebrate a brand new day to start again.
It's just such good contemporary music.
Open your heart to the place where dreams part. I'll be there to hold you close in my mind. Can you see the snow? Melting down the sea below. Celebrate a brand new day to start again.
Well, wasn't expecting all that. Ah. The fact that at the end of the song we also happen to stumble across this. I was like, I saw something just now, right? A little thingy came up? Aww. was talking about how earlier this... I don't know if I said it out loud, but in my... I think it was yesterday, I was thinking to myself, this game doesn't have enough cat rubs. And I was thinking about that, I think, after the latest, like, sad turn of events. Alright. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that I can go and get the cat. Okay, what else am I doing? I need to go back all the way to the hideout for the lighthouse keeper, and I also have to find a beer for that other guy. I'm gonna grab some water while all that happens. I'll be right back. All right. Well then, let's find ourselves a lighthouse keeper, I guess. Oh, is that a bear? Are you a bear?
7 out of 10, and I'm being generous.
It's not a bear, guys! Can't confirm! It's not a bear! Oh my god! Fuck! Jesus! This thing's throwing elbows and all that shit. Alright, it's not a bear. I tried the once, had to try it. Had to give it an attempt, you know. It's very important. Drastically important. Ugh. Or at least not enough a bear. Yeah, you know, part of it looked like a bear, but it had other stuff growing on top of it. Yeah. So maybe, you know, it's only like 60% bear at this point. Okay. Whew. You are quite the rolling thunder in there, my guy. Yeah, definitely part of that is bear. But I don't know. I guess less bear than the ones at the zoo. Alright, well then. I mean, someone or something was around here for sure. You don't usually have to turn on the lantern to see things in places, but... Oh, it's you. So this is... You have more of a mind left than I thought.
I remember the moment my soul was captured by Adeline's angelic voice. It split the heavens and heaved the seas. At first, many souvenirs sustained me, but I wanted more. Until my avarice sent me scurrying off with the Imperial clone. Attention, everyone. The performance of Adelina, Cratch, Priya, and Prima Donna is about to begin. This lonely performance, dreaming of Adelina on this couch, it is enjoyable in its own right.
Okay.
The puppet prince dons the brilliant crown of the Imperium. You remember that glorious moment?
I can't talk to him. I guess... Is the crown stopping his...
What is the color of lies? The puppet prince asked of the king. His lovely question haunts me still.
I don't know. This game is, you know, these sorts of things are very permanent, so I'm just kind of weighing whether or not I should leave him alone or not.
The moment my soul was captured by Adelina's angelic voice.
I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say there ain't nothing I can do to save this guy. He's definitely too far gone.
Attention, everyone. The performance of Adelina, Cratch, Priya, and Prima Donna is about to begin. This lonely performance, dreaming of Adelina on this couch, it is enjoyable in its own right.
Alright. Goodbye. Puppet Prince Imperial Crown. The Puppet Prince's Imperial Crown. It was worn during the Red actress Adelina Corday's most popular performance. The celestial voice captivated many with its dreamlike performance. The crown was cherished as a symbol of those performances, but in the end, it would vanish like a dream. Sick. I haven't really found headwear that has really enthralled me. But I have it now. Alright, well. I guess maybe that character only shows up if you have the secret knowledge of his existence. I was expecting something a little bit more, you know? I was expecting a bit more oomph with it. This feels like I've just backtracked. Like I'm almost positive I've gone backwards. Where am I supposed to go with this? I guess the lighthouse could be further along. I haven't discovered anything like that, so I guess we just have to go further the way that we went. Okay, well. Bit of a shame that. There's no map in this game either. Yeah, no. Okay, well. I'll go up and around, and then I'll teleport back to that other area, I guess. And hope that the village has the lighthouse, which it probably should, and the beer, which I suppose it should. Check is this. Ah! The ruins at last. Spread out, you curs. Leave no stone unturned.
What is up, my guy?
Hello, how's it going? Hi. 27 months, my goodness, Alandra. How's it going? I saw that you texted. Oh yeah, I was out on a walk and I had a little bit of time because it was semi a day off, so I was seeing how people were doing. We're just you know, playing this lovely and sometimes very sad game of Lies of P. We're going through the DLC of Overture, and it's pretty good. It's pretty long too. We've encountered a couple of bosses already this evening, and one that was pretty crazy actually. How much more damage can I get off that? I can get even more. Yep. Load it up. Gimme. And then we can teleport here. Yes. I don't think there's anything else. I think the only thing that I had there was the crown. I'm quite ill, lol, but in good news, I got my bat job back. Oh yeah, it's seasonal kind of a thing, right? So you got to do it again this year? Well, glad to hear that you're getting some more dada bills, y'all. I was gonna tell you that after a couple of attempts, because the exam was hard and the examiners were real hard asses, I passed. I got my license. It occurred. Hiya! Okay, I feel like I dodged that. Yeah. All right, so now I gotta dodge a cannonball across the ice field. I was very relieved. I'm waiting for it in the mail, so it's still not quite. It's not like quite real until it's in my hands. But like, the amount of shit that, like, minor shit that went wrong leading up to the exam, like before I actually got into the vehicle with the examiner, like everything at the registry like went wrong. All the paperwork, everything. Just everything went wrong. None of it was my fault. I had done everything as per the usual, and it's just like everything went wrong up until that point, and I was like, okay, well, like I really gotta get to this exam now. But wouldn't you know it, it was that day. That was the day that it finally worked out in our favor. So that's done now, which is nice. Anything else up there? No, we grabbed it. Okay. Alright, we've expunged all of the side routes at this point, so now I gotta survive the blockade. Fuck! Grab this. Oh, God. Oh, God! Gotta go! So I'm gonna get ambushed by fish, attacked by carcasses, and shot at with a cannon. Swell. Gotta go! Fuck. Whew, okay. I'm probably safe. Okay. Ugh. But yeah, it's like a seasonal thing. Your bad job. I'm happy to hear you got stuff back. Fuck. Gotta go! Oh, and now there's a butterfly I have to catch too, son of a bitch. Alright, let's catch a butterfly. Go, 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 go. Where is it? I'm gonna need it. There we go. We got it. That's all three. An ancient disc is mine. Thank you. Okay. Where to go? I hope I'm not missing anything right now. And maybe safe here. Okay. Jeez. Those fish should not be allowed to be so nimble out of water. Yeah, you know, it's a little messed up. They don't have like little flippy claw hands or whatever. They're just flopping around on the deck. I see you, son of a bitch. Okay, I guess I'm actually too close for it to shoot at me. Maybe. Okay. I saw it just like turning. I was like, I feel like one of these is gonna be a trap. I'm not sure. Okay, we're close. Archon. That's the same name as the other ship that was over there. Is it just like a ship manufacturing name? Thick. Whoa! Ow. Ow. Shit down, you son of a... That's what I thought. Hey-ya! Okay, everything's fine. That's cranked. I think I have an ancient disc as well. Yeah. Now there's this cannon thing. I wonder if I can actually use this cannon thing. It wasn't able to break anything, I don't think. It's not like the other area. Ow. Okay, well, we are starting to run a wee bit low on healing items now. After our jaunt across the gauntlet. Wanted by the Order Alidoro. Apprehended immediately upon discovery, fugitive fled after inflicting serious damage upon the Order. Multiple charges have been filed, including theft of confidential information, destruction of property, abduction, and luring of Order members. Defamation against the Order, wanted dead or alive. No liability shall be assigned regarding his condition. Yes, that is Alidoro. We have his name now, for what it's worth. Can I open this? No. Then why does this room exist? Seems very suspicious. Alright. Did you catch summer cold or something? Oh, I can't get off on this level. There's stuff there. Go either way. Nope. I don't like you guys. But you guys are the... Hey-ya! The like dagger ones, I don't know why. They're not like... You would think them just staggering around with a dagger would not be that intimidating, but they just have a shit ton of hit points. Emergency repair tools. Yeah, I actually may have had to use those well, one time because my weapons broke during a fight. The first time ever. Some sort of bad tonsil infection. I've been on antibiotics for a week and it's just gotten worse. I'm switching to a different kind of antibiotic a few days ago and nothing. Ugh. That does not sound pleasant. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Those infections are certainly no fun. I guess this is before the puppet frenzy? Alright, you hoe bag. That's quite enough of you firing that goddamn cannon at me. I didn't come across anything that I could shoot with the cannon, so I think I'm just going to break it. Yeah. Goodbye. So long. Okay, so I can go a few different directions. I still need to find them. I think the lighthouse might be the final destination? Yeah. Ow. Rude. Fuck. Fuck! Please, leave me alone! Oh. That got a little close. I gotta go back to the clinic in the morning. Well, hopefully they can figure something out. Can't say I have much experience or information when it comes to tonsil infections. Just, I guess, different like gum routines, gum health routines and that sort of stuff, but the other way is through the hull of the ship, but I don't see a connection anywhere else. Oh, I'm supposed to come out there and keep moving. Okay, I see. Alright. If you'll say so. I really do like that they give you the, like, if you beat stuff up, you can heal up enough. Like, you can build up another heal charge. That really does make it, like, you can kind of be a bit scrappy towards the end of a run, so to speak. Okay. List of sent items. The writing looks hurriedly scrawled. The document holder is empty. The document contains herein must be sent with high priority. This folio must be transported aboard the Archon fleet. Assessment of Simon by the Order. The Path of God Research Compendium, Book 3, 1-3. Research paper, physical alteration arising from ergo, comparative experiments, awakened puppets, and ego of ergo. List of sent items report. Report on experiment number 7 regarding the cause of carcass mutation. Case collection. Carcass mutations resulting from side effects of the cure. Financial report of the order. Ergo transaction statements. Copy of letters and notes concerning Simon's close associations. Final list of Simon's followers. Yeah, Simon really did a number on all these people. There's nothing out here. Nothing over the other side? Let's see. Okay, so we should backtrack to the back end of the ship. And we will explore that section before continuing on our way. Oh, man, they really had us fucking duking it out here. Sheesh. The whole ass army of alchemists and puppets. And the carcasses are probably something else. Okay. On second inspection, I'm feeling a little concerned about what I'm walking into. But alright. Let's explore the murky waters with the dead bodies and prison galley. Alchemist orders. The puppet locked in the brig is dangerous. To even think of releasing something as mad as that into the city, it cannot be allowed. When we have traveled sufficient distance from the city of Krat, retrieve what ergo is left inside the puppet and permanently dispose of whatever remains. Oh, this is where Alakino was. And puppet's message. Alright, this might be disturbing, just FYI.
Just look at you all, scrambling blindly like headless chickens. Pathetic. You thought to sink me, but your ships run aground. Arlecchino was lost, but my freedom I have found. And in such a state, I find myself. What magnificent gifts you've given me. Fear not. I shall put these tools to good use.
A chainsaw?
I truly thought it was the end. My body shattered and destroyed. It's not hyperbole to say, well, I was a wreck. Then along came you, brilliant, misguided maniacs, to give me another chance at life. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my, let's call it, heart. But time flies, and there's much to do. I must now bid you all adieu. I have more debts to collect. The one who left me in such a wretched state. Oh, they call her the Legend Stalker now. Such a splendid little title. And she owes it all to me. It's only fitting to congratulate her in person. See the truth behind the legend. But I sure won't be doing that here with you idiots. It's time I paid a visit to the zoo and remind her of her debt. Oh, Arlecchino, you are a clever one.
Always such a joy to listen to Alakino's recordings. They really like their squishy, viscous liquid effects. Every time he shows up, he is positively smashing pumpkins and draining entire fucking gourds of people. I don't know. It's a little...
Do I even want to know what was in that cell? Or what kind of monster it was?
There's a puppet.
Probably not. But here's hoping a deranged beast hasn't been set loose upon the world.
It has. Okay, well, let's see. So there's two ways I could potentially get down here. I could just drop down to there, or I could take the sensible route. Oh, yeah, that's how I got there. Okay. And then just go down the ladder over this way. Right? Yes. Okay. So, Alakino was in here being transported with, I guess, the part of the alchemists who were against Simon. And so it wasn't Simon's intent necessarily to free Alakino, but because he decided to take over the order and murder everybody in the process, he just ended up doing that. Oh, hello. Can only be sold. A Broad Bay 30-year. A bottle from a pre-cured cask of premium whiskey, aged for over 30 years. Someone who recognizes this value will want to buy it, regardless of how expensive it is. The Broad Bay 30-year is a historic masterpiece, crafted on a remote island to the north. With its deep and rich flavors emerging from the coveted oak barrel, it is truly worthy of being called a legend amongst whiskey. I see. Well, the fisherman wanted beer. He didn't want whiskey, so I gotta go get him his beer. Here? No? Okay. I'm guessing I can sell that to the... Oh, to him! Sure. Why not? I got no one else to give it to. You got any more special rumors out there? Or is it just gonna be hard cash? Hard ergo cash. What you got?
Is that? Yes, it is. A Broad Bay lore cask. Aged 30 years. You have exquisite taste for a... Well, word around town is that the legendary Stalker prefers Lab Lewy wine. But when it comes to harder stuff, nothing beats whiskey, eh? And since you know its value, don't even think about walking away without letting me make an offer.
I'm told I can only sell this, so... Also, you know what? You know what, Lies of P? Thank you. Thank you for putting a goddamn label on it. I realize this is kind of, you know, people complain that this is hand-holdy and stuff like that. But sometimes when it comes to Souls games, you're like, if I sell this, will it fuck my entire run? Will I not be able to do a storyline? What if it happens to be Giant Souls that I need to kill a boss? Alright. Dark Souls 2 still scars me to this day. So it's good to know that, you know, some things are just for monetary purposes and nothing else. Because otherwise it's like, you know, sometimes going through a walkthrough is just like a bit of a... Take some of the fun out of it if you accidentally stumble across something that would have been interesting to discover yourself. Yes, here you are.
So, what is it you need?
Nothing else right now. I am going to go ahead and level up. Because there should be nothing else, right? Okay, so... I mean, I'm just kind of dumping all my points into strength because it is increasing my blade damage. And the blade hits, like, many a time. So I don't mind that at all. Alright then, to teleport to the frozen coast. Can't install a commission? I don't see it. Oh, fuck! Eee. Guys got big. Okay. I've got to be getting close to this lighthouse, right? It's been a very roundabout way of getting here. That could just dissipate any time now, any day now. Lol, what of the sausage? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, Shun, hello. How's it going? We're, just having a time. Fuck. Ooh. Like that. It's good. You new game going? How you end game going? Oh, it's going about as well as you saw. I got my new claws and I'm ripping and tearing through everything. Including bosses. I think I've been able to 1 or 2 shot bosses thus far this evening. We had a couple of like really poignant character moments. Got some more collectibles. I'm currently editing towards the light tower to find a hidden secret, some beer for a fisherman, and to attempt to rescue my master from a murder puppet. Oh, you know, same old, same old. When I think of it, ooh, yeah. Actually, that beer he wanted, I don't think whoever I'm looking for is still gonna be around with the beer. Because he was missing for like 3 days. Okay. And I think the people here have succumbed in those 3 days. Hey-ya! Acting like I don't know how to fight you because you're big and bulbous and frosty. Right. Here, huh? Gonna be attacked by fish, aren't I? Where are they? No fish, just ancient disc? Okay. Alright. What have you been up to? Have you been enjoying the greed event and just grabbing a whole bunch of transmogs and mounts and stuff? I've tried my luck, and I think I got 1 thing so far from... Which one did I end up getting? Was it like a Legion one? I can't quite remember. I don't think it was Miss Pandaria. There's a final boss one, but I can't remember now. I did so many. So many dungeons and raids. Trying to get my hands on stuff with the now incredible 5% drop rate. Mayor's Journal. XXXX. Salao set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop that damned old fool. As if all the monsters suddenly appearing and throwing everything into chaos weren't bad enough. Why must that stubborn old man make me suffer so much in his twilight years? It's not just him. It seems everyone here has suddenly lost their minds. More and more villagers are suddenly insisting that they want to die. I feel like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking in with residents next door. The rest of the words are smudged and illegible. Well, yeah, I guess that didn't go well. Rot Lighthouse, cloudy evening. Looks like the little village had a tumble in with the disease. But if I can find that beer, I'm going to assume that's the direction we need to go, and the lighthouse and everything else is optional. It can all blur together. Yeah, what was it? I didn't get anything from Cataclysm. I still need my Dragon Soul, one of the Dragon Soul mounts. I did Miss of Pandaria. What did I get? Nothing that I was a world boss. And I think the only other one was... I didn't get the one from Mythic Siege of Orgrimmar. You need Fisherman's Weathered Key. Okay. Well, I don't... I'm guessing I'll get that once I get his beer. What was it? Trying to think here. Legion raids. There's the ones from Nighthold. There's the ones from... Oh! And Taurus. I think? Yeah, so I didn't get... I don't have the Hound one, but I got the one off the final boss. Is it Antorus? Argus? The one on Argus. I got that one. As the one mount I got for doing, like, everything from Cataclysm, or most things from Cataclysm all the way to Shadowlands. Krat Mysteries, the Haunted Lighthouse. The legend of how the Krat Lighthouse came to be called the Haunted Lighthouse is quite famous. However, even the most avid storytellers do not know the name of the ghost. In life, the ghost's name was Columbo, who was Krat's lighthouse keeper, but all knew him only as the portly keeper, for he was said to have been a greedy glutton. Columbo used his position to extort money from boat captains, giving light only to those who paid. They say he amassed a huge fortune and that he hid in a secret location only he could access. That treasure has never been found, leading to rumors the keeper became so portly by eating all the treasure himself. The townspeople cursed Columbo with their every breath. Some believe the curses worked because one day Columbo vanished. Like his treasures, he has never been found. The lighthouse could not be left unattended, so the townspeople appointed a new keeper. But that keeper suddenly resigned, driven from the post by the cries of a ghost that haunts the lighthouse. This repeated with the next keeper and the next, and many more. All feared the wrath of the ghost. It was only after the keeper changed 7 times that Columbo's ghost finally fell quiet. Even now, it is said that the screams of the portly keeper can be heard echoing through the lighthouse when storms lash the shore. Perhaps the sounds of howling are Columbo raging at the townspeople who cursed him. Or he's hungry somewhere and he was just starving and yowling for help, and then eventually he finally croaked. Maybe. Where's that lead? Oy, oy, oy. Nice. Yeah, the Antorus, the Shackled Urzul is harder to get since it's mythic only. At least the Hound is all difficulties. Yeah. I've just been defaulting everything on the highest difficulty just for the sake of it. Oh. I still need that beer, though. or down? A lot of different directions I can go all of a sudden. Okay, so that's the hidden passage. Let me just investigate what's up top first. In case there's anything relevant. Oh, got any beer? Young Fisherman's Letter, old bottle of beer. Ah, we found it. It's been a few days since you rode out to kick the bucket, old man. You'll have to drink that beer you love so much in heaven. If you make it back, I promise I'll go to sea with you, even if it means we might die. Even if the monsters leap from the waves all around us. Fishers gotta fish. If we're going to shake in our boots, we ought to do that on the water, right? Whatever, you old coot. Just come back safely and soon, or I swear I'll drink your last remaining beer. An old, dirty, unlabeled beer bottle. It is well past its expiration date. A beer bottle kept for a long time by a poor elderly fisherman. The fisherman hoped to drink this last bottle of beer while boasting after a big catch. Alright. So I got the beer. And I got the bottle.
It's full of sadness now.
Is that Rosalina?
Hey, buddy, see that? Over there.
Yeah.
We found it. The Rose Estate.
It's all the fucking way out here?
Leia should be nearby.
Alright, I guess I'll do the pier emote. It's fucking where? Why is it all the way out in the ass end of fucking nowhere along the coast? I guess it's the manor for this entire region. Alright, well, let's investigate.
Full of sadness now.
It is you. Hello, my friend.
Oh, it's you. My forever friend. I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose Estate, but it's full of sadness now. I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You gave me the world again. I miss my old friend, but it's okay that you're not him. You're on your own journey, and I think that's wonderful. Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
So she knew me in life? Rizora's treasure photo of the Tree of Friendship. It looks to be a tree in the front garden of the Krot City Hall? Oh, well, that's in modern times, is the only time I can reach that. Will she actually be there? Or is that the doll that I gave to someone else? Oh boy. Tree of Friendship. This tree was planted to celebrate the expansion of the Krot City Hall. May many find respite beneath its boughs and build joyful memories. Rizora's treasure, third piece of a drawing, a child's drawing that looks very old.
Rizora's creator was very much loved by my dear old friend. I'm sure my creator would have wanted to be your friend too, because a friend is someone you will always happily wait for. When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
I'm so curious about this. Okay, can I meet her in the quantum times? Oh. The only new thing I've learned is... Yeah, okay. Okay, pairing does nothing. What if I was to do the bow? Gestures do have some, like, flavor text meaning, but otherwise it's kind of... I will meet you there. I don't think I... Rizora that I met before. Okay. Rizora, I'll see you there. You can count on it.
You're sweet. I heart to you too. Brazora's queen. I'm sure when your journey ends.
Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Let's move on then. All right. Well, I got beer to return. I got a thing to explore. Hey, that's the key to a brotherhood place, and I have one. Open up. Gonna hide your goodies from me, eh? Nice try. A yoink. It's just interesting, you know? There's some games that just decided somewhere around Kratos, somewhere around God of War, they're like, you know what? We're done with the intricate little, like, opening, you know, a door or a chest or whatever. Let's just rip the whole door off. It'll be easier that way. The Battle Maniac. Oh, the Battle Maniac is the middle brother. The second oldest. The mask worn by the Battle Maniac of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. The thrill of the hunt and the trophies of his siblings were enough for him. 2 things to keep in mind in combat. 1, protect the family. 2, never forget number 1. That is all you must do. Note from the eldest. I feel a little bit bad about killing them. If only they hadn't been such dicks. The eldest. And the youngest? Yeah. The hunting attire worn by the Battle Maniac of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. It has been modified hundreds of times to improve swiftness and flexibility of movement. Seriously? Is fighting all you ever have on your mind? Don't you use my stuff as weapons? The eccentric. Is the eccentric the younger brother or the youngest sister? Missing keynotes. Yeah. There's... If you put these on, you actually find little things in the pockets. A logbook of the eccentric's missing keys. What are we going to do with this idiot? How many keys? He lost 23 keys? Okay, the eccentric is the one who's got the bucket head, which now does track that he would be the forgetful one because he's got a bucket head mask. Ay, ay, ay. You know, the claws are also a very fitting attire. Maybe I'll swap up my outfit a little bit here. Okay, so let's go... I'll take off the mask, because I don't want that. I prefer the eye patch. What do I want? What do I want? You know what? We could chill with this for a little bit, because it's got, like, the rope and stuff. Look at the harnesses. Sure. Why not? This isn't weird. Me being a puppet with a puppet hand isn't weird, but the aesthetic is pretty good with the claws. Pretty fitting. I bet he'd use claw hands too if he could. Okay, so I gotta get that beer back, and I gotta go into the basement. Okay. Yes. Makes perfect sense. Let's do it! And then I potentially have to go back to the future to meet my forever friend. This place is shown and decoded.
The whole thing's just suspicious. Think about it. There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide in.
The raised floor panel seems sensitive to weight.
The whole thing's just suspicious. Think about it. There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide in.
I'll swap this one out. Where is it? Ah. And then I'll take that off. That's why you need it. This is why you buy the amulets, baby! Alright. Damn, that's a lot of fucking treasure. Oh, he's scoutified. I get the feeling he may have eaten a foot or something. They brought bars of gold and made a request. Their ship's movements are not to be recorded in the official log. It's a truly profitable deal. The local fishermen are nothing compared to them. They arrive at the lighthouse again, loaded with generous amounts of gold bars. What are they transporting that's worth so much to keep secret? I snatched a box when they weren't looking. All I found inside were bottles of medicine. The idiots didn't even notice the box I nicked. I sold all the bottles on the black market. I told them it was medicine, so I got a great price. Later, Maxim said that none of his customers ever returned after buying the medicine. But I don't see how that's my concern. My treasure trove is growing. All these fools are making me rich. Writing is smeared in blood. This is a joke, right? I only nicked a few boxes. They had plenty. Why would they do this to me? I'm trapped. Why won't anyone help me? I'll starve. I can't eat treasure. Someone get me out of here. Uh-huh. Golly gee whiz, I wondered why no one would help you. How awful. Alright, I got a few places to go. But I got a beer to deliver at the shipwreck. And then I've also got this place to visit in modern times that I do have to stop by. I'm not sure if she'll be there yet, because she should say, like, once you're finished your job here, your quest here. But we'll see. It might be something that only unlocks once I've actually reached that point. You still breathing, old man? Good.
It's time to celebrate my triumph, and a beer is just what I need.
There you go.
Good. This is the bottle of beer I saved. I bought 3 bottles of this brew after my wife left me. I already drank 2. Now, this is the last one. The one I swore I'd only open once I caught the fish. Did you praise my catch to the villagers and the brat?
Everyone was impressed with your catch. Everyone in the village is dead. They...
Did the brat crack a grin? Oh, I bet he did. It's why I caught the fish, to teach Manolin a life lesson. That we are not made for defeat. That humans can be destroyed, but not defeated. Let's raise a toast to victory. with the beer I saved for this day.
I had a feeling that was gonna go that way. Hey. Heading off. Have a nice evening. Good luck with the P things. Thanks. Thanks, dude. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. A key worn and weathered by frequent use, stained with seawater, it is rusted in several places. A key with a cord to wear around the neck to prevent it from being lost even in the high winds. I accidentally hit a button. In the high waves. The old fisherman never took this key off, not when fixing the nets or going out to sea. Well, I guess I should open that and then head back to the tracker and then go to modern times. See what happens. Yes, there is this. Well, it's gonna be full of carcasses again. Unfortunately. Maybe the old fisherman had some music in his home. Just like one or two. Oh, that's unfortunate. To my beloved Clara, the day you collapsed, coughing up blue blood still haunts my nightmares. At first, I wallowed in sorrow and tried to follow you. Then I remembered the words you spoke to me, a shabby fisher, on the day you became my wife. Do not turn your back on the sea when it beckons. I bought 3 bottles of beer to drink with you. Now only 1 bottle remains. Do you remember that young brat, Malonin? I've entrusted the last bottle of beer to him. Now I head to sea. Don't worry, my love. Come what may, I will always return to you. Alright, well, this was sad. What surprise. Okay, take me back to the evening side. Well, I've got a few places left to explore. There's the place below the lighthouse, and there's the actual estate itself. Hi. I did some digging around.
Any enemy of the alchemist.
The Krat's dark secrets. About the secreted lighthouse.
The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done. You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though, I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoings. As long as the alchemists rule Krat, tragedies such as this shall never end. Thank you for revealing another truth. Without you, the alchemist's secrets would have stayed locked away forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krat remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done, but I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles. The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krat?
They will be. Krat will be saved.
You fascinate me. You talk of future events as if they've already happened. Your words bring great comfort. Thank you. They also remind me yet again of the person I must protect. My only family, someone whose life I pray shines with truth. I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit and lies. But my wish is for her to live happily. That's the sole reason I remain here and continue to fight.
Decipher all clues hidden inside of the cipher machine. Survivor. Discard your past fears and protect your inner flame. As long as you're here, I won't be afraid, because you're here. Rise above despair and fear, moving forward as you feel the beat of your heart. Survivor, a song of one who strives to guard the flame of hope in a land of extremes. Got one more. We must be getting close to the end. Oh yeah, we are very close to the end because there is not a lot of... There's one song left. We are very close to the end. Do I want to push on? We're getting close to the end of our time, though. The whole estate... I don't know if we can do the whole estate.
For now, I can only do what I can. I intend to fight to whatever end. Someone must, or else all hope is lost. I believe we both fight to protect someone dear to us. Is that not so? I had a hunch. Call it Trekker's instinct. It is time for us to go our separate ways. I wish you luck. For now, I can only do what I intend to fight. I believe it is time for us to go.
Please forget about your past fears and trust yourself now. No turning
Well met.
back. Just keep the flame alive inside of you, and there's no need for tears. Look into yourself, don't cry no more. If you're here, we're not scared anymore. I know that you'll be the last survivor.
That'd be one of the only times you get to see your character smile. Pretty rare these days. Alright, I gotta go to the future. Do a little bit more exploring. This still hasn't... Oh. Something there! I just had that thing forever ago.
Cry no more. If you're here, we are not scared anymore. Whoa. Don't
I don't have any more quests, do I? No.
If you're here, we are not scared anymore. Don't cry no more. If you're here, we are not scared anymore. Don't cry.
We're starting to get diminishing returns. It took a while, but we're finally getting there. But I can get it to do a bit of damage on my planes. Well, my heart has been growing very warm of late. let's do a back. You wouldn't be here by any chance, would you? My friend? Or is it really just like a once I finished return here kind of a thing? It's been a long time since I stepped into any of the areas that were part of the base game. Okay, so it should be just up around here, right? You'll be right around here. Will you be my friend? Everyone is gone and I want to be your friend, but you're not here. What if I use... Where is it? Got a lot of things now. Collected a lot of shit. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Not here currently. That does not necessarily mean that she will never be here, though. Can I just get the fucking attack off, please? Oh my god. Sheesh. I'm like a split second away from doing it every time and it just keeps not happening. I'm guessing this is not the friendship tree. No, it's that one over there, right? Yeah, that's the one. Well, I hope that I get to meet you again here. When I'm done the DLC. Okay, let's go with this, and then we're gonna go back to the hotel, just in case there's anything else going on there. And if not, I guess we'll do the stuff on the outside of the lighthouse. And probably call it there, because I don't know how much more there is left of the game.
Whatever choice you make.
Strange. It hurts so much.
You're here.
Okay, nothing new going on here. Alright, well. We're going back. Taking the bath. Or whatever is back here. The giant beached monster fish by the looks of it. So boss fight? Giant fish boss fight is what we're thinking and feeling? Because this is definitely an arena of some kind. Okay. What the fuck? It's got like limbs now? Okay, perfect pairing that does not work. I'm about to. Nope. Okay. That's one of those charge attacks where even if you perfect parry, it doesn't matter because you don't perfect parry the next, like, 4 hits of it. Okay, so I have to dodge that. Good to know. Taking my shit back. Oh, God. Fish! What a joke. Oh, it's a way back. I was like, that's unusual. That's not the norm. That doesn't usually happen. Okay, that was definitely a shark to start with, but there is some octopus, and I'm not even sure where the legs are from. It looked humanoid, but it was also like, they were like frog leg in the way that they were bent. It looked like, you know? And it was eating a beached whale. Jesus. Alright, well I got a thingy for my troubles. I got one whole upgrade stone for my troubles. And a half moon as well. Okay. Oh yeah, this door that I couldn't open. I forgot about this. Ah, that was just enough for a level up. Nice. Alright, well. Next time we're heading to the Rosa Estate. And I guess completing whatever is left from there on. We have to encounter our master, try and save her and Romeo, and probably fight Alakino. Probably. Do I get anything else for doing this? 75 is just such a nice round number. it does increase my defenses some more, which is nice. Yeah, all right. All right. Well, that's us then, I guess. So, good progress. Good progress. Fighting that freaking big ass guardian boss was pretty crazy. Fighting the leader of the bastards. Also kind of cool. Yeah, he was an interesting fight because he had all the weird like healing items and he morphed, I think, twice or something like that. He had like almost 3 phases in a way. He kept changing his fight style. Of course, it's always interesting when you're fighting a character that is actually talking to you and not just roaring, screaming at you. Yeah, and then a couple more interesting moments. I do hope that we get to do something with Rosalina once this is all over. And we'll see. We'll see if the DLC has any effect on the main story and I'm assuming the game that's yet to come. Because, I mean, this DLC, aside from reusing some monster assets and stuff like that, like, it's pretty largely unique. The areas, some of the new enemies, the items and all that sort of jazz. It's like they all built it on the same, I guess, like animation movement sets, but they came out with it pretty quick, and it's fairly long. For a $40 DLC, I think it is. It's pretty worthwhile. It's pretty worthwhile, especially since it's got, you know, more characters, more music, and all sort of stuff. But I do hope that the DLC will have more meaning than just filling in the story blanks, because whenever you go into the past, it always feels like, okay, but am I just setting up what's to come, right? I'm like, I don't know if this is going to have any difference. The only thing that I can say is, I don't think we're going to save Romeo. I'm pretty sure that's set in stone. But we never did find out what happened with Leia. She just disappeared, according to lore thus far, so maybe there's something we can do for her. Alidoro will probably still meet the same fate. Maybe we'll encounter Rosalind in modern times. I guess we'll see. This is... I'm so used when it comes to Souls games to be like either they're a one-off or the main protagonist that you play as is just like an insert, you know, character you build, right? There's not like a through line. You don't return for the next story. There isn't like a people won't recognize you in the future games and that sort of stuff. So it's interesting. Like, I know there's some, like, I think Neo is one that has like sequels where you're playing as the same protagonist, but I personally haven't played a lot of Souls-like games where you get to play as the same protagonist and there's an actual like story through line. So I'm very interested to see what they do in the sequel. Because there's no way it's not getting a sequel. Like, this game did... I'd be surprised if the game didn't do well. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. So I'm interested to see what they do with the next one. Anyways, that's going to be it for us this evening. Thanks everybody for coming by, checking out the stream. I do appreciate it. We'll be back, I believe, this Friday for some Repo. First look at Repo. That's going to be silly, stupid. And I guess this next Sunday we'll be finishing Lies of P. I suspect. I do not know how close I am to the actual end, but if it's anything like the Alchemist's Tower, I will still have a decent amount of stuff to do, I suspect. But I think we're almost there at the cusp of the end of the DLC. So that'll be next Sunday. And we'll see, depending on how early we finish. Maybe we'll try and fit something else in. But for the time being, that's going to be our key focus there. Otherwise, there's going to be more edits coming out this Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday over on YouTube, Twitter, and Discord. All the links in the descriptions below. So if you want to check those out, let me know what you think. It would be greatly appreciated. And that's it. So thanks, everybody. Hope you guys have a good start to your week, a good rest of your evening, and I will see all of you in at the Rosa Estate, I guess. Yeah. All right. Peace out.